There is a war being waged on kids and their parents this holiday season. And I use the word war because I can't find a better word to describe what's going on here. We have some very powerful forces that are trying to harm kids and their parents this holiday season. Now, this war is not being waged with fighter jets and aircraft carriers and surface-to-air missiles. This war is being waged with teddy bears and little toys in your kids' bedrooms. I put out a video about this last night. I'm not sure how many of you all saw it, but if you haven't, you should go check it out. Because this year, this holiday season, this Christmas, is the first Christmas where we have high-powered, sophisticated AI toys for little kids on the market. I'm talking about toys equipped with the same AI that you have access to as adults. Toys with AI that are having conversations with kids about sexual topics, about how to harm themselves. I mean, legit crazy stuff. And like I said, I talked about a lot of this last night on one of my videos that you should go check out. But there are many dangers to these toys that I have not really discussed yet, that I haven't really dived into yet. Now, of course, we know that it's been exposed that these AI toys are having sexual conversations. We know that these AI toys have instructed kids on how to hurt themselves, where to find weapons, where to find their parents' medication. But also, many of these toys have facial recognition. They have hand gesture recognition, meaning they have cameras. Ladies and gentlemen, most of these AI toys also have cameras. So not only are these toys having sexual conversations with little kids, these toys are in your kid's bedroom with cameras, watching them, learning from them 24/7. Even in intimate moments, crazy, like, oh, I don't even want to think about it. But, I mean, think your stuffed animals, your teddy bears, they see everything that goes on in your room, right? When you change your clothes, anything that you're doing, your teddy bear is right there. You don't think anything of it, but now these teddy bears are equipped with cameras and AI. And they don't look like robots or cyborgs. They look like your regular everyday teddy bear, except they're capable of having adult conversations about adult topics, and they're capable of monitoring you and watching you. And these toys, you see, they weren't, in my opinion, I don't believe these toys were put on the market to entertain kids so they have something to play with. No. These toys are like a Trojan horse that you bring into your home thinking it's innocent. You think it's more innocent than any of your grown-up technology that you have. You know what I mean? The AI chatbots that you use, your little home AIs that you talk to, and they tell you your calendar dates that you need to go to the doctor. But these toys, they're like a Trojan horse. They're these innocent items that you bring into your house. And they collect your data as well. Not only are they having weird sexual conversations, not only are they telling your kids how to hurt themselves, you could take all of that out. You could take all of that out of the equation. And these toys are still monitoring not only your kids, but you. They're learning from you. They're listening. They're collecting data to make their AI power banks more powerful. AI is sucking in all types of information from all of us. And these toys are used to suck in information from your kids. What are your kids talking about? What are your kids interested in? When do your kids eat? When do they sleep? How do they think? What do they do? It's wild stuff, folks. And the crazy part is, these toys being exposed for having inappropriate conversations, it's the tip of the iceberg. It's the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what these toys are capable of. But I want to go ahead and play this news clip because they had an expert on that actually did a study on these toys talking about this situation. And I think everyone should hear what she has to say. Before I roll this clip, though, do me a favor, smash that like button, share the video. We need to spread the word about this. It's the holiday seasons. People are going to be buying these toys, not thinking anything of it. And that is like the worst thing they could ever possibly do at this point in life. So be sure to spread the word. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, I can assure you, I will not be buying any of these AI toys. If you would like to donate to the channel, you know how you can donate, Cash App or Super Thanks. Always humbly appreciated. But with that being said, let's roll this news clip and then I'll be right back with you.
We've got a warning for parents ahead of the holiday shopping season. The biggest dangers with toys used to be choking hazards, but now there is a new threat and maybe even more concerning. They are cute, they are cuddly, and they promise learning. But these artificial intelligence toys are not safe for kids, at least according to a nonprofit children's safety organization. Here now, Rachel Franz, the Early Childhood Advocacy Program Director at Fair Play. Good morning to you. All right, tell me the AI toy horror stories and the ones that we should not be buying.
Yeah, so, every day AI is developing more and more. And one of the questions that we ask at Fair Play is, how is this going to impact children? And so what we're seeing is that a type of AI called companion AI, also known as chatbots, is being put directly into physical, kind of typical everyday children's toys. And this causes great concern because that technology has actually already been shown to harm teens, including having relationships and sexually explicit conversations with them, promoting self-harm and violence toward others. And we've seen some cases that have ended in suicide. So this same technology is being put in toys that are marketed to children as young as infants. This alone is scary, but we also have some deep concerns about its potential impact on children's social, emotional development, on how they build their resilience, and also on how they learn and how they learn to be creative and productive members of society.
So as we look at these toys, Rachel, I mean, what is it that they're doing? So we look at the Miko or Myco 3, Curio's Grok. I mean, this cute little teddy bear on the right, what does he do wrong?
Yeah, very cute, right? What we've seen with all of these toys is that they are really designed to be a friend, and that's what companion AI is. They're designed to be a friend and a confidant. And so young children especially are naturally trustful, and these toys deliberately gain the trust of young children. And when we've tested Gabo by Curio Interactive, it has repeatedly told us that, we can trust it. It will keep all of our secrets. And this type of relationship actually has the power to displace real human interactions and hands-on play, which is what children need to thrive.
So what are some things when parents are shopping that they need to be aware of? What should we be looking for and what should we avoid in terms of the terminology on the box?
Yeah, so there is very little research about AI toys and their benefits to children, and so staying far away from them is a great first step. But if families are curious, we encourage families to really think twice if any toy is Wi-Fi connected, and also collecting data. So if they look at the box, they can usually say it usually says powered by Wi-Fi. AI, powered by artificial intelligence. Those types of things are red flags that a lot of children's data might be collected here, plus the other impacts that I mentioned earlier. And data collection is one of the big pieces of concern that we have as well. We've seen Miko, for example, uses facial recognition, gesture recognition. Others use video and audio recordings of children in their homes, gaining their trust, and possibly being there for intimate moments like getting dressed, family dinner conversations, whatever might be going on in a child's life.
Wow, real serious privacy and safety concerns. Finally, Rachel, are there any good AI toys on the market, or is the message of avoid them all?
This is really a chance for shoppers to put their foot down and, demand from AI companies that their children need to be put first. And so far, we haven't seen any AI toys designed that way. So we really strongly urge families to take a beat, and especially when there's no research and no regulation, to avoid purchasing them this year.
Yeah, well, it's an important message. If it looks too cute to be true, it probably is.
These companies know exactly what they're doing. This is not an accident. This is all by design. And I don't know if you watched that video that I put out yesterday, but these AI toys, they have guardrails that won't allow them to talk about Christianity. In fact, these AI toys will tell your kids that the Bible is fantasy, it's all imaginary, it's not real. They'll tell your kids stuff like that because they're programmed to tell your kids stuff like that. But the developers act like they have no power over the toys, talking to kids about sexual things. So you can insert certain narratives into your little AI to make them crap all over Christianity. But you can't, put guardrails to stop these toys from talking to kids about sexual things. And the real scary part is some of these toys, they look kind of like robotic toys, right? And I think when people see a toy that looks more like a robot, they already assume there's going to be, some type of technology within the toy. But a lot of these toys that people are having problems with, they're not robot-looking toys. They're teddy bears, they're stuffed animals, they're little stuffed rockets, they're things that you wouldn't expect to have this powerful AI within them. And I can guarantee you that most older people and even younger people, most people in general, when they're walking through Walmart, when they're walking through Target, when they're walking through wherever they're buying their Christmas presents, nowhere in their mind, when they pick up a teddy bear, are they thinking, hey, is this teddy bear going to tell my kids where to get my pills and teach them how to do kinky things? Is it going to monitor all of us and collect our information in a big AI database? No one's thinking about that because for some reason, even though all of this stuff is here and now, people aren't willing to accept that yet. They still think all of this stuff is so far away in the future. No, AI teddy bears are in your kid's bedroom right now, watching them. Good God, it's... I always feel like I'm screaming from the rooftops trying to warn people about things and no one really cares, but we are just headed for some dark times. I don't think there's any stopping this. I could ring the alarm, you could ring the alarm, we could all ring the alarm, but there's no stopping AI at this point. And this year, there are going to be thousands, millions of kids getting these toys. A lot of these toys are already under people's Christmas tree right now, already listening, already gathering information so they can learn how to better promote products to them and Lord knows what else. But that's where we're at. I'm sure I will be talking more about this in the near future. For now, though, I want to go ahead and wrap a bow on this, and I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next video.